Hi everyone, if you're watching this, you missed a few problems on the mock quiz. Totally fine, let me explain some now. Which of the following shapes can be constructed from this 2D net? Well, it looks a whole lot like this shape. Folds up, folds into a pyramid. What type of pyramid? A rectangular pyramid. The answer is B for this one. 2. Which of the following 3D shapes can be constructed from this 2D net? Well, these shapes here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, and same here, and these look like two equal bases that are going to be surrounded by these 5 rectangles. So two equal bases tells me that it's going to be a prism of some kind. Now, hexagonal is 6 sides, and pentagonal, penta means 5. So I know that this is actually going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this 5-sided figure. It's going to be G, the pentagonal prism. Okay, the following list shows there are 3 names with 3 figures that have a common characteristic. And as I instructed everyone, please change this to triangular pyramid. And what we're going to do is we're going to count up the number of faces, vertices, and edges in each. And this is going to give us some picture of what the similarity between these 3 shapes are. Okay, so for the triangular pyramid, let me find the service set. Okay, here's the triangular pyramid. It's got, for the number of faces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The number of vertices is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's 3 on the base and then 1 apex. The number of edges, there's 1, 2, 3, and then the 3 on the lateral around the shape, 4, 5, and 6. The pentagonal pyramid, well, I know it's kind of like this, but instead of a rectangle in the base, it's going to be a pentagon. So there's going to be 5, we'll do the faces, excuse me. There's 1 base on the bottom, and there's going to be 5 faces around it, because it's a pentagon, so there's going to be 6 faces. The vertices, there's going to be 5 faces, 5 vertices on the base, because it has 5 points to a pentagon, and 1 on the top, so it's going to be 6. 5 plus 1 is 6, and then the edges, there's 5 edges around the base on the shape. There's also going to be 5 edges that are going up, so it's going to be 10. And finally, the cube, which is this shape here, is going to be the faces. Well, this is just like any old standard die. There's 6 faces on any standard die. The vertices, well, there's 4 here. Dribble it together so you can see it better. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then over here, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the number of edges, well, there's 4 that are facing you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 4 that go around it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then finally, the bottom of it, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many times did I count the 4? 3 times. There's 3 sets of 4, and that's going to be 12 there. So each figure, let's go through the answer choices now, knowing what we know. Each figure has exactly 2 bases. Can't be true. Pyramids don't have 2 bases. They only have 1. Each figure has at least 2 rectangular faces. Well, the cube does, but the pyramids don't. The triangular pyramid nor the pentagonal pyramid have a rectangular face. Each figure has an even number of vertices. Well, yes, they do. 4, 6, and 8. It does look like it's true. Let's make sure that D is not true. Each figure has 4 more edges than vertices. Right here, I already see that it's not true. The last two is true, but not for this one. Okay, calculate the total surface area of a cube with a side length of 5 inches. So I'm going to draw a cube here. So every single side is going to be 5 inches. So if I have just one line, that's going to be 5 inches. That's 5 to the first power. If I have a square, 5 by 5 squared, well, that's going to be 5 squared, 5 inches squared, and 5, not 5 inches squared, sorry, 5 squared, and that's going to equal 25. And now cubed just adds another dimension to it. And this cube is much better than this cube. It's 5 by 5 by 5. So see how this square is just like this square right here. It just adds another dimension. It adds 5 more times. So it's going to be 5 cubed, which is the same thing as 5 times 5. And that's going to be, well, let's do it. It's going to be 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25, and then times another 5 is going to equal 120. Jeez. That's my 5, ladies and gentlemen. 125 inches cubed. And there's your answer.